Hi everyone, you're back here with me, Jen, the taxidermy witch, Baby Firefly, and I was asked by Gabby if I could do an update of my studio. Now I'll have to say the top is very unorganized right now because I'm working on projects and getting to the depths of them so that they're perfect. But I'll show you down here and then kind of where upstairs is at right now. So let's turn around and get started. Here's my view outside of my window. And, you know, just awfully beautiful. Again, when I put things in this window, they can also have lots of moonlight if I'm trying to get any thing done and charged with the moon. I have a lot of glass bottles there just for storage. A couple of them have things inside, like that one has Everclear for tinctures, and all my moon waters and stuff I keep out of the light because you don't want to have those in the light. So, lovely view. I've got a nice big workspace here that used to be just full of boxes. It's piled up to the ceiling from being, you know, leaving my last residence all of a sudden. Okay, over here is kind of like just an old suitcase. This is garage stuff, right? So I can't do too much with that. But in here, I've got herbs that are too many and too big for jars. So I've got beet greens that are dried, witch's burrs that are dried, apples that are dried, and a bunch of dried things there. I have some big nature offerings inside of here, like a mix from my Etsy shop. Inside of here, some really sticky pine cones. I've got the dollhouse on top of the fireplace. The fireplace isn't being used right now. Over here, I've got some feathers that need to be cleaned. In that bucket, it's all of my jars that are clean and ready to be used for when I'm packing up my herbs. And down below is all of my bones that came from my uncle's just recently. So, coming back around, I'm not able to use any of these because they're all just full of garage stuff. That's okay. It's cool because I have plenty of plugins to get all my electrics going. So for my kitchen, so I can have the paraffin wax dip. I can have a lamp plugged in. What other things do I plug in? There's those things I've been making incense with, art and inspiration here. And then over here, when I'm doing the little hot plate, I put the stove there, and then I have two dehydrators that sit right here. I have my blender, which I use for a lot of witchy stuff. The Ninja blender will blend up really well. Like if you can't afford a, what do you call them? Vitamix? $100, next best thing. Baskets for foraging, my glasses, because I need those from time to time. You know, clothespins for my drying rack that's up here behind me where I dry parchment papers, fresh herbs that can be hung to dry, etc. I've got a bunch of different oils in these bottles. I've got a jar of some water that needs to be... This is so you can make moon water not in the moon. It's two different types of moonstone and then copper for drying that moon energy into that bottle. What do I got down here? One of my vision pans. I have a bunch. There's the stove top for when I need it. Some labels for labeling my jars. Just one of these beautiful, what do you call them? Capresso teapots. Those are great. Glass. Back here, more alcohol for tinctures. This is my favorite kind of oil to use, organic sweet almond oil. I got this at Amazon. Just more grapeseed oil, sunflower oil, more moon water bottles back there staying out of the light, as you can see. Rose of Jericho water's back there. Any water that I want to keep out of direct light, it's here. There's a moon water with a big chunk of amethyst. This is actually a butter churner, but I use it to muddle things for workings. Very important to have your plastic gloves when you're foraging and working with poisons, etc. I guess let's go upstairs. Oh, over here I have a bunch of jars. One of my customers asked me if I had some jars. I've got a little candle and a bell. These are some apples that I picked from the tree next door. It's for some tea. My cleaning supplies there. Extra dehydrator. Let's go up the stairs. Up here, I'm pressing that parchment paper from the last video. The ignitable petition paper and then the parchment paper. Scented. Smells really good. So coming up the stairs again, this is where I have that clothesline, if you will. Just made of ribbon, stick pins, and mini clothespins. So again, up here, top of the stairs is just herbs, 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 books, books, books. Nothing's terribly organized right now. There's my Lilith altar. There's William. Some sigils I've been working on. There's my money altar. That's Edward, my mannequin. Here's some books that I use for decoupage. Just some mannequins. That one I animate for a friend in Canada. I keep all my jars in there, but now that I keep them downstairs, I've got a whole new space. I don't know, you guys, what do you want to see? There's so much I have to organize and go through down here. That's why I've been on so many projects. I like these metal containers, so I've got stuff for my Etsy shop down there. Florida water soap, natural toothbrushes, these rare pink abalone shells, just some stuff in there, and then the top flips open, but it's empty. And more books, more books. Personal toiletries, another box I have to go through. I think that these are magical oils and stuff. Just got to get in there and organize. Oh, there's my Hydron the Conqueror. I knew it was somewhere. This smells good. If you guys haven't smelled this, holy potatoes. It's some good stuff. And if you guys were wondering, I do sell these little glass bottles. They're $1.25 each on my Etsy shop. So, over here, just a bunch more stuff I need to get organized. So, like, all my high heels, I really need to get those put away, or like find a place for them, or like I don't even know if I'm gonna ever wear them again, but they're so pretty. Like I just can't. These Gwen Stefani's, they're like amazing. So if anyone has a size 9 or size 8 foot and wants some awesome heels, let me know. I keep my grimoire, or well, I keep my like Book of Shadows in there. Got some space to do some organizing, some yoga stuff. There's my, you know, what do you call it? For making the shadows on my wall, my wigs, closet space, shoes, you know, shoes. I have a bird cage up here with an Edison light, a little organ that was my grandmother's, a copper pan. That's actually really good for magics. It's all made of copper. All my oil lamps up here, well, not all of them, just the ones I'm not using right now. Random witchy stuff, canvases, taxidermy for my mystery boxes are under there. Like I have coyote tails, raccoon tails, fox tails, chicken's feet, which I dry. A bunch of stuff Otis can't get into. Down here are all the jars that I have to soak and get the labels off of them. Some records for crafting. Books and more stuff I just need to go through and organize. So let's turn around. Oh, this, right. I love this. All different candles in this apothecary shelf. Oh my gosh, this is one of my favorite things. Just all kinds. And this is a nice oak apothecary, very heavy. Down there I keep random things like shells, things for love working, self-love workings, coconut shells, things that are too big for jars and everything. So, coming around, see, as you can see, I just have so much that I've got to get through. But here's the space that I'm like using where I try not to keep too much junk around. Bookshelf, most of that is magical books. There's all my magical oils back here. On my channel, I think I've made all of those for you guys on my channel. Exorcism rattles, that kind of stuff. That's a family altar. I'm not going to show that. That's what you call a gentleman's dresser. I love that. Put your keys up top and your monies. Hang your clothes on it and sit and put your shoes on for the next day. Good stuff. More books. More books. More books. More books. More books. There is my art area, and it is really unorganized right now, but I'm trying to work hard on getting it right. So, you know, stamps, paints, puppet stuff, So Mod Podge, I'm getting that all kind of tidied and organized right now. See, my laundry, it's all clean. I just need to put it away. So coming over here, I do art on that, like it's a big little like chalkboard type thing. Here's my books for hidden apothecaries, a bunch of herbs. I've pretty much the beginning of summer herbal forage is right there. On that rack is all to make a video on magical teas, which I'm excited about, but I'm just trying to find the time. Got some David Bowie art, some sigil art. That was the last gift that Joey and I made for my dad for Christmas last year. Taxidermy, of course. Hello, Effie, the real queen of this channel. Inside of this broken wardrobe is more herbal storage. Just a lot of, like, so if my jar of ginger's full and it's empty, then I go back and I refill it with ginger. So these are all my extra fill-up type things in there. See how broken that thing is? Oh, I'll fix it later. Okay, so coming along, I've put all my taxidermy deer heads here to get them out of the way. I don't have a couch to sit on right now. When you're getting organized, it's just how it is. I'm making an herbal oracle deck. Reality's Love and Lightning, don't forget. These are some new herbal forages. My Rose of Jericho's over there, Gertrude. Some symbols of power that I've been using lately. This is from the 1800s. It's a carriage, from a carriage. So, down below here I have like some mortar and pestles, some bowls, some books in my little book stand. Down here's, I'm again trying to get very organized, just crafting stuff basically. Here's the bulk of my herbs, but they're kind of all over. Like you can see, they're here, they're here, they're here, they're downstairs, they're over there, right? So the bulk of my herbs sit here, and I've opened this window for you. In the daytime, I keep this curtain down so that the sunshine cannot penetrate through my herbs, right? Because we don't have them all in amber glass bottles like this. You could have them in the sunlight if that was the case, but you need to have them out of the light during the day, and then you open this up at night and the moonlight is blessing all those herbs through that window. It's fantastic. So I think on this table, because a lot of them are stacked, we probably have about 150 to 200 herbs up here. Altogether right now, I think I'm on to the point where we're about 350 different items. Oh look, there's me in the mirror. So coming over here, my desk, I have all these lovely little goodies from friends that they've sent me over the years, my little, you know, mascots and stuff, and I'm just so grateful to all those things that you guys send over, and they're with me and they're close to me all of the time. Thank you for all those precious things, you guys. And then I have my desk area, which is my desk where I sit to kind of do my writings and stuff like that. Not workings. I'm doing workings somewhere else, but this is my writing desk. And then I have my altar to my father up there. Like that. So on this little curio shelf is just some old glass bottles. Joyce, I'm looking forward to burning that candle. Just some little stuff that I enjoy. There's a whole dried pineapple. There's a wet specimen of a fish. You know, just lots of little things I like to look at. A bunch of different bundles that people have sent me from all over the world. Penis bone? Why not? So look, hi! And this is where I see if I'm looking okay when I get ready, which normally I have to tilt the mirror because I'm too tall. This is another part of my dad's altar, my record player, my records, my makeups, my tarot and oracle cards. In this desk, there's some personal stuff at the bottom, and then in here, it's also kind of personal. We'll just do a quick whoosh. But I do like this. I set up my that test tube beaker kit. Right now I'm using it as like a pen holder, which is super fun. So I like this little writing desk. I got it for $4. And yes, it has a broken whatever, but for $4, it's a beautiful, beautiful dark wood. So now I want to show you from far away, you know, because we've got all those. That's what we use the overhead projector for, is making all these things on the wall here. And that's above my bed. And then I have my porcelain doll indoor wind chimes that are for sale. This is one of my favorite things. I think Melinda sent that. It was so amazing. Under here, which is a piece of art my brother made on a canvas. Above I have my cauldron, my typewriter, some mannequins, this alchemy jar that I'll do workings right inside of this with a tea light underneath. Just some stuff, yeah. Down here I have a bunch of stuff from my Etsy shop. You know, mortar and pestles, herbs, candles, just all kinds of stuff for the shop. Incense, my teas, that's just my teas. So as you can see, I'm just really trying to organize everything right now. It's in a bit of a state, but we're happy. There's Steve's. Say hello to Steve's, everybody. And to Delilah. It's important that we say hi to Delilah. Look how pretty she is. I mean, she is just... Look at those eyelashes. They're real. What I normally do when I see her. Kiss on both cheeks, yeah? So we'll say bye to Steve's. Bye, Stevie the TV. Hi, bud. So yeah, Baby Firefly, Jen the Taxidermy Witch, while we went through my studio. It'll look a lot better the next time you see it because it will be dialed in. But downstairs I'm really proud of, and I'm just really grateful for this space that I have. Happy Thanksgiving for those of you in Canada. My boyfriend Joey and Bloodflower was the one who told me. So, you know, happy Thanksgiving, you guys. Have a beautiful day. I'll see you guys later. Bye.